Hello. Welcome back. So someone messaged me that I really need to do. Is the boy okay? Are we sure? Anyway, so I've been told I need to use a suitor, so therefore I'm here in my fancy hat to do this video. Alright, let's get our setup thingy here. Where's our setup thingy? This one? This one? There we go. Okay, here is our setup thingy. Let's go.
So you get a little bit of the price bleed there, but it's certainly not as expensive as a place like Austin.
For sure.
How you living? How are things going? How you doing, 3,600?
It's fine. It's fine. It could always be better, of course, but
Okay.
I think obviously not if I'm here, but
Yeah.
I pay my bills.
Well,
Why?
heard a lot of people say that, and then I find out no. But okay.
Okay.
You pay your bills, so that's, I guess, yay, we did that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the struggle?
I guess just making it towards the end of the week with
What do you mean
any
end of-
money.
Like 2 bars in that town? What do you mean?
I come to Austin. I go to San Antonio.
Right,
I'm in the middle. I get to go out.
Great.
But
Okay.
so I pay all my bills, and then after that, whatever is left is bar money.
So you drain to zero every week?
Most of the week. Most weeks.
What are you
honest.
trying to live to? What are you trying to do?
I want to be a stay-at-home mom. That is my goal. That's what I want. I don't want.
Do you have a kid?
No, I don't. No.
What are you staying at home for?
Well, eventually. I need to pay off everything I have.
Do you have someone to make a kid with?
I do.
Okay. What's the
Yeah.
status of that?
We've
I gotta have something to put this in. Well, ask mommy to please give you a plastic bag.
A plastic bag for what?
I can't eat just to skin off the top.
Why did you take a skin off the
These are
What was that?
these are all ones we already made. Now, if you want to do something and you're not going to be at the computer, you got to do homework.
Yes, see, homework. You're going to your room now?
He's going to do computer.
Okay.
He's going to need you to do something, though, on the computer. Something's up.
What's wrong with the computer?
What's wrong?
Give me a moment.
Oh, look at me. Why? What is wrong with you now? Mom, do you see that little bump on his cheeks like that?
No, they gave him dairy. He was talking about how daddy gave him milk. I love you. Oh my God. Firstly, thank you all for tuning in. How y'all doing? Secondly, apparently my son has lost his mind. Oh goodness. Oh, we are closing in on Jim. Not Touche. This is gonna be funny. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it. Withdrawals will be strong. All right, so this lady wants to be a stay-at-home mom without no kids.
let him finish school.
When does he finish school?
The end of this year.
So earlier then.
Yeah. Wait. Well, the end of this
What
year.
is he going to be making?
I don't know. He's going for computer science at Texas State right now. So
2 years.
And then after that, he's either going to look in Dallas or Austin. And then
Yeah, I mean, computer science is good. I don't know. Getting out of potentially your financial position, maybe he's borrowing for school. For doing all that, you're sitting at home. You're not working. He's the only one making income. It's not 1950. I mean, does it mathematically make sense at that time? Okay.
well, not right now.
You want to be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
So before he touches base on this, she wants to stop working and bring in income so that she could have a kid with her, is it a husband or a boyfriend? I don't know. And he would have to pay for everything.
Yes.
Even though the only thing you coddle like a child is a beer bottle. Interesting.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a big lifestyle change. You want to have a kid, but you can't not go out and blow the rest of your money for a week. So what are we talking about?
I can not go out. I just
But you
not
actually
right
only
now?
go out and drain it to zero and do nothing but that. So
That's my
what do you
friends.
mean?
They want to.
Your
When
friends
people
will
invite
want to.
me,
Okay, so your friends go out drinking and they invite you, so you decide to go and spend all your money drinking. But yet you want to be a stay-at-home mom. Do you really think your friends are going to call you out drinking after you have a kid? They're going to wait, like, what is it, 2 or 3 years before your friends start calling you out to go drinking with them again? Mom, after you have a kid, it's like 2 or 3 years before they call you out to go drinking again, huh?
Well, I don't want to come to your house and drink.
When you have a kid.
and then I'll be
They
like,
will
I have a
invite
kid.
you.
When I have a kid,
They
it's
will
different.
invite you. You
Yeah.
won't invite your kid. They'll invite you.
Hopefully.
And your husband will have been at work doing work. So he probably won't want to fully watch the kid. Even though stay at home, yes, we would definitely want to make sure you're able to still go out and experience the world.
Yeah.
And he would need to take a bit of a sacrifice there. But if all your life is going to bars and draining your account to zero, I mean, obviously you're not a productive member of the household then. So maybe
Right now I am. Yes, I am. And when you're staying
you
at
drain it
home,
to zero.
because I paid my bills.
Okay. Are your bills his bills?
No, the only thing we split is rent.
Okay. So he would have to overtake your bills.
Okay.
Well, if I could pay them off, then
So they don't have joint bills, so just split the rent. That is it. All right. So she makes like 3,000 something a month, and she spends it completely out. So he would have to make at least double that just to cover her bills and her a month, but triple that to be able to cover his bills, probably.
no.
You won't have the no. What do you mean by bills? Are you just talking minimum monthly payments on
Then you
debts?
make
No,
That's
no,
what you do.
no. I have
Okay,
a-
then are you going to pay off an apartment? I don't think so.
Well, yeah,
So
I
what were you
guess.
He's gonna have to make like $10K a month to be able to support this one.
talking about payoff?
I'm talking about like my car. I want to pay that off. These cards, I owe IRS, which I guess we'll get into.
You fucking kidding me? For what? For what possibly? For why?
Because I was a server, and apparently, this is a story in itself. I was a server at a restaurant in New Braunfels, and I made a lot of money. I was claiming my tips, but when I went to go file taxes, I did all the numbers, and they said I owed $2,000 for 1 year.
because you claimed your tips and you didn't fucking
Yeah,
set any
well,
money aside for the tips in cash.
Yeah,
Cash,
Mhm.
credit card. I'm sure that's probably withheld for you.
yes, that was. But then, so I saw it was $2,000. I was like, I don't have that, so I'm not gonna pay
$2,000,
it.
make
This
or
is a
break. When you
present.
bring in $3,600 net, maybe we don't go to the bar every 5 seconds of our life and live off the bottle and drain to zero from the bottle.
Yeah.
If we owe $2,000, which is just over half of our monthly income, which you should be able to pay off. That's just the act of a child. The when? What year? What year taxes was this?
2021. I owe $2,000 for
What's wrong with
2022,
you?
and then
Wait,
I
no,
owe
no. Well, so 2,000 for 21,
2,800 for 2021, 2,600
all for taxes.
for
Why'd you not fix it for the next?
2022.
Why'd you not fix it for the next year?
Because-
if you knew there was the flaw of it from the first year.
For some reason, I thought they would never come after me. There's bigger fish in the sea, and then I realized if I want to buy a house,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It'll help you in more ways
Yeah.
than just that.
well, I'm on a payment plan now.
Oh, wonderful.
Really? So these are the bills.
They're bills, yes, they're bills. My bills.
Okay.
They're my bills.
Yeah. You love to talk about your bills, so I'm just making sure we understand what your bills are. Do you not split rent?
I do split rent.
Okay, that's probably a bill, and again, that doesn't just go away. So he would have to overtake that. Do you pay towards utilities, towards groceries?
I don't like
Groceries I do, utilities he takes care of already.
Okay, so you would have to take care.
She's playing with people. Whew. Okay. She's one of the people that like to
Of your full thing of groceries. So there's more here than just paying off debt. Paying off debt, obviously going into that situation is going to be good. You don't want to go into that situation with a bunch of debt because it's a lot of risk.
Yeah. Well, I guess my main focus is to be a mom and to do what I need to do.
You have no kids.
Yeah, how about you set your kid up for success though, instead of having...
I gotta take care of me first. That's
what I was just saying.
Okay.
What do you think I was just saying? I was saying set your kid up for success by you not going into the parenthood.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you're taking care of yourself, so I mean, you're probably good. Okay.
I didn't mean to
3,600. Yeah.
Right
how much did you spend? Because 3,600 went out. How much did you spend? 3,600 came in. Sorry.
Yes, I'm gonna say 38 if I had to guess.
Yeah.
38.
Yeah. I am.
So $200 more.
Everyone
Yes.
happy.
How would you do that?
The credit cards. Why would I do that? Or how
And you're
did
okay with that? With wanting to have a kid?
No, I'm
We're taking care of
not.
ourselves, so we're taking care of the kid, but we're going to spend more than we make. I thought you said you drained down.
The only reason why she wants a kid, she can have a realistic reason for being stay at home and not working.
To zero, and then you paid your bill, so you're good. So you wouldn't be putting any money on our credit card.
Well, when you go out.
No, you said you drained to zero. You didn't say you drained to negative.
Well, I guess I didn't see it as negative when it's still available on the credit card.
Huh?
How do you view credit cards?
How do I view them, or how do I?
Yeah, how do you view them?
I view them as money that's available to spend that needs to be paid back. Eventually, needs to be paid back.
So it's not your money then, and you already know that. So what the fuck are you talking about?
I had it and it was available. I think it's
it was available, but you know it's not your money. That would obviously be negative if you're talking about how much you spend on a monthly basis.
It was there.
Also, you spent basically $5,000. So shut the fuck up. You're like you don't want to be a stay-at-home mom.
I do.
Yeah, well, you want to run away from everything apparently more than anything because you're not doing.
For all us working moms, this one wants to be a stay-at-home mom. She ain't got no kids yet, though.
Doing anything.
5,000 is actually insane. I don't know how you got that number.
By your spending.
Where? I feel like honestly.
Yeah, because you can spend on debt.
Yeah. I feel like there's no way that happened. My credit cards have been maxed out for a long time.
No.
Okay. Where?
Touche. You don't know about the food stamp and government programs that will be allotted, especially if this man is not her husband.
Where did the extra $2,000 come from? That?
Let's find out. But you know
Credit
that's
cards.
more money than you can possibly spend. So I'm guessing, at least for these next couple months, no more going out this week, right? That's in the plan because we want to be a stay-at-home mom. So
yes,
you're done.
Also, this weekend, while we're talking about going out, I will be attending a bachelorette. I'm very excited about it.
How much did you have to put towards that? I mean, it's hard to tell someone no for a bachelorette because I get it. It's your best friend probably, but how much do you have to put towards that? But that's different than you going out to a bar every weekend. This is a one-time thing that happens here or there, and I'm not dramatically opposed to that.
Okay, well, I had to put $400 to buy the Airbnb because
that's clearly not your issue if you're spending $2,000 more than you make on a monthly basis.
Airbnb?
Well, it's part of the issue because I covered another girl's thing.
Why?
Because I felt bad. I had already told the other girls the price, and then I didn't want to. Money is a weird conversation for anybody, and so I just was like, I have the money right now. Why don't I just do it? If I have it Why can't I do it?
Because you don't have it. You don't have it. That's why. You have bills. You have IRS set. And you're saying you want to become a stay-at-home mom next year? Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like that's
Because you want to become a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
What goal matters more? What goal matters more?
I think it's just about timeline. Like,
No,
I know.
yeah, okay, yeah, and you want to have a kid like tomorrow. So what goal matters more?
The mom.
Then why aren't you prioritizing it? I don't understand. That's like your fucking choice.
Because she wants to drink and party.
You could just go do that.
I know, but also like fun.
Well, not just go do that, but you can at least make the actual progress and the steps that is necessary to get there. Getting on a budget, not blowing all our money, not spending 2,000 hours more than we make on a monthly basis.
Yes. But fun is also a priority for me too. And on this Bachelorette, she wants to go and get a massage.
Fun is also a priority for me. You get to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on fun. Sorry. Nope. You got debts. And you want to have a plan, baby? You got debts you got to clear up.
It's a priority for all of us, but which one? They can't both be the top priority when you're obviously failing one from the other. Your obvious top priority is fun because that is what your money. No, that is what your money is doing. That's
fun
what
right now. Fun right now.
But your fun right now is preventing you from having a kid, or you're going to get a kid in a household that's going to be stressed financially, and it's not going to be a good environment.
Well,
not the environment you would want.
That's true. But I think fun right now, and then focus after this Bachelorette, after the wedding, and then after the cruise in September, I will.
September, we're talking about fucking September.
No. You're saying next year you want to do this, but yet you have plans all the way up to next year of not paying down debt.
That's a half a year away. You're already talking about having a kid at the end of the fucking year. So, sorry. Mm-hmm. And then a raging, that's so stupid.
I know, but I just...
Oh, shut up, I know. What the fuck is that?
Because I don't know.
No, I'm not going to let you get away with that. What kind of response is that? I know.
I don't think she's a trophy. I think she's something, but definitely not a trophy wife. But
yeah, you choose to do it. No, that's going to infuriate me.
My goal is to have a kid sometime next year. That's enough time for me to get my shit together and have fun.
No, it's not.
Yes.
How? Tell me, what's your grand plan, please? Actually, okay, very good. May I borrow the whiteboard? My friends.
Oh, here we go.
My friends, may I borrow? Well, here's okay. Why don't I get your plan? Why don't you give me your little plan? Do a step by.
It's the board of justice.
Step instructional plan. Okay. Can I have that? I want to see this because I would love to see you map this out. Please give me a little plan. Just a little plan, a step-by-step, detailed, high over.
And for anyone who is watching this in the future, yes, I do eat during live streams because this is really the only time I get to eat. So,
overview plan that is going to be just stellar, best plan that's ever been created in the history of the world. Please show me.
No, it is not a responsibility. It is a handbag.
Oops.
So May says wedding, right? Is that what this says?
May says wedding, yeah.
Okay, good.
Not
so no
for
progress.
me.
Not a single piece of progress in May.
Wait.
Well done.
June through
April debt. You were in April, and I just saw your spending. You went $2,000 more in debt. So what debt are you talking about? You don't not spend more than you. But you're going to a bachelorette this weekend. What are you talking about? This plan's already broken.
No.
Dude,
look. Okay.
No. This isn't a high detailed plan. You're writing like 2 letters.
April bachelorette. Have fun.
I thought it said debt. I was reading upside down.
No.
Okay.
May wedding.
Great. So June, 2 months gone.
June until February is all save.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. What about September?
September cruise.
We have also changed the thumbnail of the channel to match the hat.
That's only $500. $500.
Which is huge. It's a substantial amount of money. You have no respect to the dollar. $500 is huge for you. What the fuck are you talking about? $3,800 comes in, right? $3,600. 14% of your money. You say that's nothing? You spend $2,000 more than you bring in on a monthly basis. $500 is nothing? That's just going to be an extra $500 on top of the $2,000 then you spend more on a monthly basis. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's booked.
What's the additional $500?
For what? What are you talking about?
For the booked cruise.
Oh, well, it's not booked. I put a deposit down. And
then stop!
And I put
What was the deposit?
$100.
Good.
But
You lost it.
I booked
Walk away.
an excursion.
I don't care.
For $400.
Oh, you're
refundable.
But you still have to spend $500.
Yes.
Good. You're not going. So you lost $500 instead of $1,000. Well done. Well done. Good. That's.
I don't like it when people do that. That drag out noises. I don't know if they think this is attractive or makes them more. It makes them sound like a wounded animal. No. It sounds like a wounded animal is what it sounds like to me.
That's the cost of being a dumbass, and we're no longer being a dumbass. That's the goal. We're no longer being a dumbass.
Yeah, but
the goal is no longer being a dumbass, and sometimes you have to sacrifice some things, and sometimes sacrificing some things is sacrificing fun.
I haven't been on a vacation in like 4 years.
So
good. You're not in a position to. You're not entitled to that. No one is. What the fucking luxury world are you living in? Shut up.
do you know what my vacations are? I'm going to tell you this. I get paid time off work, okay? Approximately about 3 weeks paid time off work, okay? Do you think I use that to, like, go someplace? No, because I have responsibilities. Basically, what I do with this paid time off work I have is take care of my mother, take care of the house, take care of my son. Maybe I get a little additional rest, but mostly it's just I tend to time the vacation things around when we have stuff coming in that I have to fix up the house or stuff. So it's not, we don't go anywhere. People say, oh, we get to go on vacation, we're going on a cruise. I'm like, well, have fun. Must be nice to be able to get out of your house and do that. But then again, I am antisocial, so woohoo! Anyhow,
Shut up. Don't even open your mouth. That makes no sense. I don't care if you haven't been on a vacation. You are not entitled to a vacation. You can go on a vacation when you're literally able to go on a vacation. Mathematically, right now, you are not able to. You are choosing a vacation over the child.
oh no, Sarah. This is the type of woman I have met before who will actually leave.
I need you. She's talking.
All right, give me a second. This is one of those people that will actually leave their child with their husband, just give up custody and go out. What you need? No. I'm not getting involved with the murder of a figure. I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved with the murder of the figure. No. I am not getting involved with the murder of your figure. I'm sorry. We are.
No, that's not it. No, that's not what I wanted to show you, and I wanted to tell you that I love you so much. I don't want it to be alone with you. I just only want to be loved with you in the room.
Baby. Oh, okay. Hi. Kid, listen. By the time it's time for you to start your homework, I will be off this thing, and then you can snuggle with me, okay? Okay. Yes, he's been doing that. He's been doing that with his 6s.
That is what you are picking.
We're gonna try to get through.
Which one, lady?
Well, you're saying
Which
child.
one, lady?
I want to do both. That's what I want.
Nope. Probably not. You spent $2,000 more than you brought in on a monthly basis. You have $20,000 of bad debt. $6,000 of it is IRS debt. Good fucking luck. Want to have a kid next year? Next year's 8 months away. $20,000 bad debt.
Hold on.
I could do like
Good. 2,500.
She's almost 16,000 in debt just from what I'm looking at.
$100 a month has to go towards that. You're bringing 3,600. Good luck. It's tax season, which means some of you are getting the apps bucks a month. Payment is future. The video.
just want to like
Maybe $2,000. Or
be pregnant next year.
okay, even half the amount.
Okay. No. Honey, you cannot be pregnant next year. I'm sorry. No. You will look to pay that. You need at least 16 months of this paying nothing but $1,000 towards any particular bill. Okay. So, it's gonna be a year and a half. No fun, no nothing. All right. Before you should even get pregnant, because when you get pregnant, them doctor bills stack up. But let's see. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mom, because she was here during this. My co-pays that we didn't know that I had were about $4,000. I'm still paying those off. I am on a payment plan for that. Okay. To pay those off, because they didn't tell me I had copay, and they just kept putting it on until after I had the baby. All of a sudden I get this note saying, hey, listen, you have this payment that you have to do from your copays. So child support would be a thing if the man was not living with her.
The amount of time, $1,500, maybe $2,000 towards to go towards that. Then we still have to get a fully funded emergency fund, which I highly doubt you have. So at that point, you're still dramatically behind.
Oh, while we're on the subject matter, I want to show you guys something. Okay. All right. So don't get excited. Don't get excited. Jim's not. No. Jim didn't do anything. Okay. This is a health ring. Okay. It tracks oxygen, blood pressure, basically my entire stress level, sleep, all of that loveliness. So that's very cool. And it works really well, and it's very, very neat. And yes, I know, I like my hat too. Dexter wants to turn his top hat. He has a plainer top hat. He wants to turn it into something akin to this. So we're going to see about that later. Haha. Right now, oh, look who's alive.
Behind. Or putting yourself in a risky position when having this kid. This makes no sense.
Well, it's not just me.
With the desperation to be a stay-at-home mom. It's like, I get it. And you can do that if you guys want to.
Knock off Fitbit ring.
But mathematically, it's not working right now.
It's not just me, Payne. Like, I have a boyfriend.
I don't have my phone.
Boyfriend. Yes, we've talked about it.
Mm-hmm. He will be there to help.
Someone else has my phone right now, so if anyone's sending me any DMs, I do not have them.
Oh. It's not just me.
Why is your debt there then?
Well, because I don't like to ask him for help.
Then will he be there for help?
If I asked. But I'm
really?
like,
so the boyfriend's going to bail us out without actually learning anything, so we're just going to get there again and then...
The boyfriend, not the husband. The boyfriend. which means she wants to get pregnant by her boyfriend, not her husband. And if it's going to be a husband, then she's going to want to have a marriage. And the marriage is going to cause her more debt. And it's just going to go back and forth. And she's not going to get what she wants in the end.
And bring him down. That's such a for co-parents and eventually a married couple. That's a really good successful
hopefully
start to a
that would not bring him
relationship.
down. Hopefully
It will, because you wouldn't have fixed your behavior to pay off your debt. You would have gone into more debt most likely because you just bailed out because of him. Also, does he have a $20,000 laying around?
Probably not.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, it's a process. Everything's a process.
It's a process, but your process is going reverse.
I don't think so.
You can say some exciting words and phrases, but that's not true. You don't think so. You spent $2,000 more. Well, I need to get this across your head before we jump into these documents. The fact that you can't even comprehend this. The process you're doing is reverse. And if that's the way you want to go, fucking do it. That's okay. If you want your child to grow up in a completely
How about a sugar daddy? Dun dun dun.
stressful place where the marriage is likely to not be successful because you guys are doing one of the leading causes for divorce in this country, that is your choice. If you want to have fun and prioritize a vacation over a good household for your child, that is your choice. You can do that. You can walk out. But you came on this show, you applied to this show for me to give you the wake-up call of, hey, maybe you're f***ing up. And guess what? I'm trying to tell you, you're f***ing up. You are not on the path. What path are you on? Your path is going down a dirt f***ing hill, rolling while the path is up there and everyone else is succeeding.
Oh, just because he's talking about the hill. We went to the park today after we got Taco Bell out of school, and they had the sprinklers on, and my son has currently decided that the sprinklers would be fun to play with, and I also encouraged it somewhat. So by the time about 10 minutes later, he's sobbing wet playing on the hill. He got one shoe, one sock. Oh my god. Happy boy is sobbing wet uniform.
What are you talking about? Baby's up there. You're going down there. You're going to drown. There's a pond. You don't look like you can swim, so I don't know.
I feel like it always works out. I really do. I feel like I said, all my bills are paid.
You have to be
the debt is there, but it's being paid on. I don't know how I spent $2,000 more than Cayman. I don't know where that's at in your calculations, but
we're gonna.
I think both are achievable. I think both are achievable. I understand I spent more than but that's not like preventing me from being a mom.
Tell me how both are achievable if you're paying all your other bills at the same time.
I'm sorry.
Please tell. I said mathematically, how are they available at the same time if you are still paying your bills? How can we get there if in order to have a fully funded emergency fund and pay off all this debt before you have a kid, likely has to be, even if it's a year and a half from now, like $2,500 on a monthly basis to take into account the emergency fund. How are you still?
Touche. This is what I've kind of been hinting to you. That's pretty much what she wants. You don't know how many of these TikTokers make videos about how much they make off children, food stamps, and stuff like that, and not have to work. I may cover one of these. There's a few funny people about this, and hello, my friend, and you need to start a French class because, dang, I need it.
Still having fun in doing that mathematically. Give me the math. I would love the equation because you're going to be unlocking some new math that is going to discover how the universe was created or something in order to make this worth.
Also, touche. My ex had me sign a prenup, which worked out wonderful for me because he was in like 100,000 in. You're evil. You're actually trying to make me read that out loud. Nope. He's going to be about 100K in debt still. I don't know. This man constantly put himself in more debt. I was so happy that I had that. Okay.
Please go ahead.
Okay, so maybe I would have to cut down a little bit.
What's a little? Tell me, what's the number? You've obviously planned this out in your head. What's the number? You figured it out. Come on, please tell me.
Maybe like an extra $300 a month.
$300 a month, what? Towards
To,
debt?
Towards debt, yeah.
Okay, $300 a month. Let's see, $20,000, but you need $40,000 because we're doing an emergency fund. No money is going towards that.
For next
$300,
year?
wonderful.
No,
That
right.
takes 133 months. 133 months is 11 years. Congratulations, you'll be having a kid at 35. Okay, so
No.
go ahead, please tell me this grand equation. I would love you to walk me how you got there.
Well,
You're the genius. You have it figured out. You have the path.
luckily
You're
you
on the
didn't have
path.
the
The path has been
IRS
discovered.
that
We're on it. We're walking. That's so good. What a lovely path. Please tell me. I want to learn how every stuff works. I want to go down this path.
okay, so maybe I just go on the Bachelorette, go to the wedding, go to the cruise. That's it.
Okay, so
That's
the things
only
we
fun.
already talked about, they're going to take away money from the debt payoff. So you
She's
spend
not
no money
getting
going
it.
out to
She's
eat.
not getting it. She keeps repeating the same thing of what she's gonna do, and all of this. But she's not talking about paying anything. And she's like, "Oh, well, I want to have kids next year." Well, that is not happening if you want to pay off debt. Honestly, by my calculations, if she just put $1,000 towards it, she needs $2,000. Uh-oh. I didn't see this, Super. Should I be concerned?
You spend no money getting coffee. You spend no money getting. Listen, everyone on the show smokes. Do you smoke something?
I do.
Of course you do.
I
What do you
do.
smoke?
Vape and
Oh, you're a double lung destroyer.
I
Congratulations.
am.
Double budget breaker. Wonderful. So are you taking away that? Or are we taking away that? Probably not. That's an addiction. Good
I-
luck.
Want to.
Want to means absolutely nothing.
Well, let me
Means
I
absolutely
will.
nothing.
So.
You do or you don't.
I will. I can. I just
Can you? Why haven't you done it?
Let me see if
It's hard.
For it.
But
So will
So-
you then?
Of course she's
I will.
listening.
But you haven't because
well, I want
it's
to quit
hard.
anyways because the cruise is coming up and you can't take it on the cruise.
Listen, answer this question truthfully. And this will just give us a good just of your financial situation.
Okay.
Your boyfriend.
Mhm.
You say you split things. Okay.
Mhm.
Does he ever have to cover any of your bills that you're responsible for?
Sometimes he will pay my phone bill.
Well, you then. You're done.
yeah.
Okay? If he already has to pay for bills that you are supposed to take care of,
That's like once
It's-
in a blue moon.
that blue moon must happen endlessly.
Hold on, because I thought this was the one you were talking about. Nothing at all. I have the M's on my phone. I kind of want to see them. Hey, want to do?
Okay, listen. If he is taking care of bills that you are required to take care of already when we're splitting bills, good luck. You're going to put $2,500 towards debt and emergency fund to have a kid by a 1.5 year period? Good luck. No, you're not. Maybe this is time to accept. Maybe your path is wrong. Maybe your method does not work, and that is okay, and you're willing to hear something fucking different. Maybe you don't have it figured out. Maybe you were accepted on the show because your finances are dumb.
I mean, maybe.
So you think just cutting back those 3 things gets us there, even though he has to pay for the bill.
I
So you're
think
cutting back all
we're
food, all
right.
vape, all smoke, all cancer, all off. You're cutting back everything. Everything is all gone? All gone, is it?
I
How much do you
think
spend on fast food in a month? I mean,
that number, I cook probably once a week. So let's see, if I had to guess, like $300.
I cook once a week, so it's $300. Does that mean you eat out 6 times a week?
Probably.
Yeah, and how many meals do you eat a day?
like two
It
meals
should
a day, or lunch and dinner.
See,
I don't know how. I'm learning to cook. I am learning to cook. I was never taught.
Okay, use our cookbook. Use our cookbook. Everyone out there gets a
I'm
physical version of our
learning to
cookbook
cook.
when you sign up for Simpler Budget, the annual edition, which saves you months of payments
I
anyway.
know it sounds like
Um,
a wounded animal.
Use the cookbook. I mean, it's just a recipe. Learn how to cook. It's right there. It's budget friendly too.
No.
It's for a $300 a month grocery budget. So $300 a month. So two meals you cook once a day. So that means we have 2 times 6 plus 1 for the other meal that you're not cooking because you cook for 1 meal and you only eat 2 meals a day. 13 meals we must have. $300, 13. So you spend $300. Oh, sorry, but $300 a week you say you spend? No, you said a month.
Probably a month.
Yeah, okay, so 13
Okay,
times
yes.
4.
A lot of
Good.
fast
So that's
food.
52. Well done. 352. So you spend $5.76 a meal. Your path is very interesting. It's the most interesting path I've ever seen. The path's a little crooked and broken, and so
I'm learning to cook. It's a process.
that's not
Everything's
my
a
point. You
process.
say you spent $300 going out to eat. That'd be $5.76 a meal. What's the last time you went to a fast food restaurant, even McDonald's, and got something for $5? That's actually a meal.
They actually
Couple
have.
cones, sure.
They have a McGangbang that I get quite often.
What?
Yeah, I know. It looks like you've been McGangbanged quite a few times.
Whoa!
So Ronald just can't.
Okay. I will admit this because it's like Taco Bell's thing. Okay, he likes Wawa. All right. So at least once a week after I get paid, we'll go to Wawa and get something. So,
Stop shoving it in.
I'll let him.
You're a McDonald, not a whore.
I know you like free things, and I'm giving some
Yeah,
things
but-
away
but
for
now that
free
was the
right
original.
now.
I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
So, I mean, go for yourself.
Oh,
No
wow,
way.
almost
Yes,
$1,000.
wait, $20 on average per meal if you only cook 1 meal a week, which, yes,
No, do not
makes
have.
sense.
I just swipe, which is bad.
Portions.
I know, but if I want something and I have the money, why don't I get it?
You don't
for
have the money to
myself?
spend $2,000 more than you make on a monthly basis. You don't have the money. What are you talking about?
You don't have money.
What are you talking about?
If I want it.
Doesn't mean you can have it. You don't have
Just
money.
want it more than the kid.
That's not
Okay.
true. I do. Okay. I want a kid.
You don't even know how much you spend on food. You don't know how much you spend on any of that. You do not get to leave this building until you download the Simpler Budget app. It automates everything. It is so simple. It will literally just change your life. I don't know why everyone in the world doesn't just use it. Literally download it. And again, anyone who signs up for the annual version gets one of these Founders Edition signed notebooks and the cookbook mailed directly to you when you sign up for annual. What do you think your financial score is? 0 to
If we get to 500 subscribers, I will buy this budget app and use it to see if it works. But we gotta get to 500 subscribers, okay?
No, I'm gonna try to open it up so at least I can finish it.
Listen, and I've got this stuff. I got them already done from all these. You know, the Maikai rolls I got from Aldi's, all right, filled with cheese and this stuff. Okay, I make my meat sauce. And I bake them in the meat sauce. And they're good. And I can. And this is actually the first time I've dug into this pan. So, 3 meals for about $5 each. Okay.
0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the
I
best.
actually took the test. I did, and I got a 0.
Oh, shocker.
Sadly.
And you think you have the path to get there.
Eventually, the process.
This is, the process, guys.
It's
the
a process.
guys.
It's a process.
A process,
It's
but
a
you can't
process.
describe the process. It's a process. You just don't know what.
Figuring
What the
it
f- you think?
out.
What talking about it's a process. Everything's a process by your logic. It's a process. I don't know what you mean it's a process. It's the dumbest thing.
It's a process.
If you want to see a process, go to calebhammer.com and I'll go through the equation and quiz and I'll give you your financial score. And if you have a process that you need broken apart,
Grammy said it got banned off Facebook. She don't know why. She's trying to figure that out right now. So
come down here to Austin, Texas. I'll be happy to have you on the show at calebhammer.com/apply.
I have time. I have time to fix this before I have a baby.
no, you
I
don't.
already went through the math, lady. I don't. How many McDoubles are up there? Like, is that just like taking all brain capacity away?
No, that might be.
She got really excited when I mentioned McDoubles. Did you guys see that?
This is my favorite place to eat.
Uncontrolled. Is it?
Mm-hmm. I love it.
You don't have time.
It's cheap and it's good and it's
You
fast.
spent $20.
Listen. So, baby, next year you don't have time to fix this. You don't have to fix this next year. I'm sorry, no. 5 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Next year, no.
It's a Capital One. We're looking at $1,847.40 with a $67 minimum monthly payment. Good. What's going on with this card? What's going on? What's happening?
So I know on that one, I think I bought an Apple Watch on that one.
Oh.
And then I lost it. So I had to buy another Apple Watch.
Yeah, for all your workouts. Okay.
Yeah. I am trying to work out. That's why I have to have it. And I use it for work. So.
You have to have it for work?
Well, I don't have to have it for work, but I use it. I said I use it for work. I didn't say I have to have it.
Oh, what do you even use it to work for?
When I'm driving and the guys are texting me and I can just be like, hey, or respond, and it does track when I work out.
Right, because you do not have a phone.
I do have a phone, but you're not supposed to be on your phone when you drive.
Does your car not send text?
Yeah, it does have Apple CarPlay, actually.
Then what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, Apple CarPlay is for maps. It's just easier to just like, see it.
Great. That's certainly not distracting to respond to. Respond,
Well,
not just glancing.
Yeah, I just need to look. If I need to respond, yeah, hey Siri, text.
You didn't have Apple Care?
Okay, so my main reason for getting any type of smartwatches was because one, I did have Bluetooth in my car at one point, so I thought about that, but then I just used my Bluetooth headphones. The other thing was I was trying to track basically what I have going on here, my sleep, because I have epilepsy, okay, and it occurs when I am waking. So for me to be able to track my sleep progress through the night to see if there's any major fluctuations while I'm waking, I would like to know that, okay? That is something I would like to know, and that's something that I found these things fascinating about. And then the whole tracking your blood oxygen level, your heart rate, all of that. These are things I like to know because I work at a very highly. It was a 2003 Saturn person. She has now.
No, I didn't think I would lose it.
When did you lose it? How quickly after purchasing it did you lose it?
Maybe like 5 months, which really sucked. And then I waited another 5 months and I was like, okay, no, I have to have a watch. And so I went and bought another one.
Okay, so what's gonna happen the next time you lose that and you drop it in a McBag and it somehow ends up down your throat?
I'm not gonna lose it. This one I'm taking very good care of. I'm trying to. I have a
trying
little.
to. Everything's trying to. You haven't
You have
done
to
anything but
try.
trying to. You have to try. I don't think you've tried. I've seen your actual effort. I don't think you've tried. There's nothing in here to
trying.
suggest that you have tried.
No.
To be able to use that word, I don't think you're allowed to use that word.
Trying.
Yes.
I think I'm always trying. Or
And
at
you're
least
No, I had a 2000. I still have it. It doesn't run anymore. It's a 2003 Saturn Vue. The transmission has all but died on it. It did not have Bluetooth, and when my Jeep is not running, I have to have a vehicle. Well, I know one vehicle household, and I pray for the best.
always
Trying is a
thinking about
fake
it.
version of that word. Always thinking about trying. So, guys, I might attempt to try today. I might try to try.
When you say it like that, I'm like,
I say it like
I think
that.
about everything all the time, like all my payments.
But you do nothing.
But I think about it.
That means nothing to me. That's even worse than you being ignorant, because you're not ignorant. You know this, and you don't make progress by a choice.
It's like overwhelming. It is.
Yeah, but it gets more overwhelming by you not addressing it.
I'm trying.
No, you are not.
I'm working on it.
No, you're not. You live in.
Carson, she doesn't get cash back. She wants a baby.
A delusional world.
I know what I need to do.
Then do it.
It's
why don't
hard.
you?
Because
Can
it's
you tell
hard.
me why you actually don't? Please, I would
Like-
love to hear why you think you don't.
Why I
So in
think
your
I don't.
own brain, why do you think you don't? Because you are knowledgeable about the situation and what you need to do, apparently, according to you.
I think it gets overwhelming. I think I don't know where to start.
But you said you know what to do.
I know what to do. It's just like hard. And then like people
Since
invite
you
you
don't know
out.
where to start and you know what to do. Which one is it?
Well,
Tell us what you know
It's
what
just
to
hard.
do about.
What?
to like think about, okay, I
But
don't
you're
need to
always
do
thinking.
this. I know, but I'm not thinking about like,
Oh, tell us. Tell us. Please tell us. What you're supposed to be doing.
I don't want to hurt people's feelings. When people invite me out or go out, I'm a people pleaser. So if they invite me to go eat, of course I'm going to
Doesn't
say
mean
yes.
you have to go spend money there, though. You can go and get a fucking just drink or something. Listen, your eating out cost was on average $20 per spot. You don't have to spend that much, depending on where you're going. Well, everyone's inviting you to go to the drive-thru. That doesn't make any sense. You say you go to McDonald's every second, so that's not getting invited to go out. That's you fucking around.
Yeah,
what do you
that one-
mean? That's not
one's like-
saying someone no. That's just telling your boy Mick.
Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, it's just telling him no, and he's not inviting you, no matter what you see at night.
No, but that's more, McDonald's is more for like lunch break. I eat McDonald's. And then if I go home and I don't cook, and me and Cameron,
You're gonna be one of those
hungry.
parents that only feeds their kid
No,
McDonald's.
No way.
Yes, you are.
No.
You're too lazy to cook for
That's
yourself.
what I'm saying. This is a process I have to get.
It's a process if you do it, but you're not.
Parsons, I think that one is still up. It's just that Jim won't put it up, so I ain't going to deal with it, okay?
What? You fucking your terminology and use of words is gonna infuriate me. You don't
it's
do
not
anything yet. You just
infuriating
try
my entire
to pretend like
chat.
you are, or that you say the right phrase to get out of some push.
She has already infuriated half my side chat, or my entire side chat at this point, with her. This is hard. I know what to do. We're working to it. No. Just no.
Respect. Shut the up. You can't take care of yourself. You think you're going to take care of a kid?
Yes, I think I will be
Why?
there.
What's going to change that?
I think I'm going to be a good mom.
You're going to be excited for the first 6 months, and then you're going to move on to something else.
I do.
You're going to feed them McFries.
I do
But I
move
still
on to
question
like
it.
hobbies like that. But kids are different. Kids, that's like all I've ever dreamed about is like kids. Three
Right,
kids.
but you are choosing McDonald's over that.
Because
Your
I feel
dream.
like it's still like possibly a year and a half away before I'm even pregnant. So
Is this conversation just a repeat fest? I've already described how
I'm
much
just
money you
telling
need
you.
to put towards it on a monthly basis to get there in a year and a half.
to pay off everything.
That and have a fully funded emergency fund in order to have a kid in a safe way without them growing up in a stressful financially household. Like $2,500 a month.
It's quite a bit.
Spend $1,000 getting McDonald's.
A cat.
That's
Arson.
insane.
A cat.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Yes,
you also
Arson.
spend $134.34 on this card. Why are you putting money on a credit card that cannot be fully paid off that is accruing interest? You started above the credit limit the month previous. You started above the fucking credit limit. For fuck's sake.
You mean Caleb? All he knows is math. That's pretty much it, and how to yell at people.
Like, what are we doing here?
I didn't
and we're ready
mean-
to have a kid.
He's a
I didn't mean to
expert,
spend on that
though.
card.
I didn't mean to, guys. So it's okay.
Because-
Guys,
no,
it didn't
no.
actually happen because I didn't mean to. What the None of these words you say mean anything.
Because I took my dog to the pet parlor. I had the money in my account, but they
Oh,
charged
she's got a pet.
my credit card automatically. I think.
No.
I think.
No, that's a fucking lie. Or
No.
again, you're stupid. I
It
don't
was-
know. Which one is it? Are you a liar or
No,
stupid?
that one
Are you
would
a
have
liar
been.
or stupid?
I was
Are
confused.
you a liar or stupid?
Yeah,
Liar or stupid are
confused.
the options. Choose one.
Confused.
Pet collar.
What are you confused about?
Because that was a different month.
Is your confusion so much that it equals stupid? I feel like we
No.
might be going that
It's
way.
The third option.
There's not a third option. What do you mean? You
I
can't.
was
What were you
just
confused about?
I was confused about which month I was talking about when I brought up the pet parlor.
Does it matter which month you started above the? So
Yeah.
every month you started above the credit card limit and then spend on it.
Mm.
So you would be my response. That just shows it's even worse. You're making my
Yeah.
fucking mouth work overtime today. This is insane. This is so dumb. You think it's okay and excusable because I didn't remember which month, which actually means that I f around every single month, make it bad every single month. What are we talking about? You know what's wild? It takes me just 5 minutes to deep dive into strangers' financial disasters, but I'm not busy. Parents know to change job. There you budget, like partner shoot by wire review. One is easy to make anything yet. So join, apply fabric, get back into the app. Bells ringing. It's a station. Keeps Amazon, Etsy, or FedEx rate.
Don't know why that one started over
you
the credit.
want
Probably
one,
because of
Kevin?
interest. I never put it over by myself with my purchases. So maybe interest got me there. But it was not like I didn't purchase something to put it over. If that makes it any better.
No, I honestly, I didn't even listen to any words you just said there because none of the words you've said this episode have been honestly good. It's all bull. It's all bull. You don't have any sense of logic
I
that
just
makes
feel
any
like
sense.
you're not understanding me.
Then explain it in a different way to try to make it break through to me. Try it in a different way that you haven't done yet.
I have that card.
You're not making any sense.
I feel like I was only using it when. No, I'm not going to say that.
No, say it.
I was going
What?
to say that I feel like I only use it when I have to, but that's not true either. The way I see it is if I can pay off these cards,
But you can't.
I can.
You haven't, and we've done the math, so good luck.
I can
Continue.
pay off these cards. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we can all say things that aren't true. Sure, go ahead.
Well, I will pay off these cards, and then I have, like, it's not going to take me that long to pay off the cards. I don't think.
what
If
do
I
you
like buckle
mean?
down, if I buckle down and do it, pay off the cards.
Buckle down, good luck.
I can do it. If I put my mind to something, I will do it. I just haven't
All
done it.
right. Right.
That is a custom buckle.
But it's like my time limit is coming. It's almost done with school, and then I put a time limit on myself for a baby next year.
Oh my God.
So maybe that's like what I needed. Motivation.
But we know what it takes to get there, which that's my 5th time saying this, which means literally nothing gets through to you. So all of a sudden you're set on this kid. Are you a
Yeah.
hobby jumper?
I am.
And this kid's gonna be the new hobby. This is what it sounds like to me.
No.
That makes
Kids
so
are
much
different.
sense.
No.
I don't think so. To you, I think it's a hobby.
No.
I 100% think so. What are your hobby jumps?
I like to crochet.
Yeah.
And paint.
Yeah.
And
Talk about the jumps and how much money you put into them. You wouldn't know because you don't track your money.
I don't. I know I spent quite a bit on painting because I had to buy like canvases and paints and paintbrushes. I also tried to do my own nails, so I bought like nail set and stuff.
Great. They look like nothing.
Well, because they're not done yet. I'm going on a bachelorette this weekend, and they will be done then. This weekend.
No. Just no.
Continue.
I bought a hiking app. Did not.
For what?
I wanted to start hiking.
Did you?
No. But I still can because I still have the app and it doesn't like cancel until March or something of next year. It's like a yearly thing.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because I feel like in my mind, if I spent money on it, I was like, okay, then like you spent this money, you have to do it.
But you didn't.
But I didn't.
Oh, girl.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You're losing me here. You're losing me. What the fuck are we doing? What a joke. What a joke.
I had good intentions.
You're just jumping. No, buddy. I honestly, I don't know what your intentions are. I don't think you know what your intentions are. You jump between things. You want to have a kid. It's your next hobby. This is fucking stupid. You started a credit card with
A kid is not
Shut
a-
the fuck up. You're
Kid is not a
above
hobby.
It is to you with the way you do things.
That's all I've dreamed about. It's like for real.
Ariel, we can't say what she is.
That's what I'm meant to do.
Yeah, all you do is just eat McDonald's every day, and that's what you're gonna do for them. My
no,
gosh.
I'm not.
And as a fellow fat fuck, I get it. That's what I mean. I love me some McD, dude.
No, McGangbang.
Listen, I'm not deep enough in the McDonald's lore to have
You
the
haven't
shit
tried
you got.
it?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I
Okay.
don't live my life there like
Okay,
you.
look, you take a McDouble.
No, I don't even want to hear it. It's gonna
Split it
disgust
in
me.
half.
It's disgusting
You
me.
put a
I'm
McChicken
becoming
in between
disgusted.
there.
I'm
Close it.
vomiting right now.
McGangbang.
$67. Okay, so yeah, your purchases, curbside groceries. Okay, you know it does cost a little more typically. There's a little bit of a surcharge. Stop! Can you take that fucking thing off?
Sorry,
It is
no.
obnoxious.
Let me
It
put
is
it
beyond obnoxious.
in
It
here.
matches your personality so much.
Obnoxious.
Go Green Botanical Garden.
Yes.
Snacks and munchies, Taco Cabana, Chick-fil-A, and going in and getting some bull. Yeah.
Lunch.
Real important when we have a kid, when we can't pay off debt, when we're starting it above the credit card limit.
Yeah. That's for lunch. Lunch. And then the Go Green.
I can't even like say the words. I've said them so many times. I can't even like say the words. You're like,
I don't want to make you mad.
are you fucking shut? Shh. It's okay.
Don't.
Bread. Sauce of choice. Condiment.
Mm-hmm.
Meat of choice.
Yeah.
Lettuce of choice.
Mm-hmm.
Tomatoes if desired.
Mm-hmm.
Bread.
Yep.
Packed up. Taken to work. Consumed. Wow, we just saved so much money. So much money. And time. You already curbside groceries. The groceries.
Yeah, that's really a blessing. Curbside. I don't know. I guess when I'm like thinking about, or when I buy groceries, it's never like.
Oh, the food that I should eat instead of going out to eat?
No, but like, it's like, since I don't know how to cook, I'm just buying, like, I look up recipes, buy the recipes, and then that's like all I can make with that, whatever I bought from HEB.
Really?
What are you even buying at Target?
Everything I can show you if you want.
Show me?
Yeah, curbside.
Okay.
Curbside groceries and curbside Target is the best.
Okay, curbside.
Yeah, so.
Oh, so you purchase in-app?
In-app and in-store, but I like type my number in.
Okay.
For return purposes, if you ever need.
Oh, good. Trash. Meat. Actually,
I feel like
her custom cooked meal is spaghetti and sauce, but that's okay.
That's one thing.
Listen, it is cheap. I'm not gonna make fun of it. You just made it sound so much more learning to cook earlier. Pre-workout. Pre's holding some weight.
Ryan.
Okay.
Ryan.
And new. Kendra Scott.
That was for
Kendra Scott. Thank goodness. Good.
That was for. I do like to shop, but that was not for me. That was for my stepmom's Christmas present, I think.
Fuck your Are you guys married?
My stepmom.
Oh, stepmom. Sorry.
No.
I was hearing mother-in-law.
No, not married to my stepmom.
But also fuck your stepmom because I don't care.
What? No.
No, Christmas. You want to have a kid. Put your kid over your stepmom. When it comes to Christmas, that's Christmas.
This
Who
is the
cares?
first
You
year
have
that
so many more Christmases. Shut the fuck up.
This is the first year I could actually do it.
Endless amount of tampons.
Do need tampons.
I know we got to clean up after the McGangbang.
That was pretty funny.
You just get bags of cheese, but nothing else with it.
I walk away
I
from
make
what?
Sausage wraps. That's one thing I do.
We got bleach and bags of cheese. The classic combination. Endless clothes.
What?
Endless amount of clothes.
Also, Stitch Fix. That's like another subscription.
What? Oh, a subscription box? Come on, they can be fun, but that's for people out of debt. It can be fun, but that's for people out of debt. You could totally get clothes cheaper. And also, I assume you have clothes. Do you have clothes?
I have clothes. I have clothes in my closet. I just never can find an outfit or put anything together. So
Matt, it's cereal. It's cereal.
Stitch Fix.
What are you, broken? Can you not look? I'm confused. You also have a boyfriend to help. Put him on a mission.
It just never looks good after you wear it a couple times.
Then don't look good.
Well,
What?
I don't want to do that either.
Cool. So you don't want to be able to afford to have a kid?
No,
Great.
I do. I don't have to be
Great.
ugly and have a kid like I can be.
No. You want to spend thousands of dollars on clothes and change the baby 16 times a day, put a new outfit, take pictures, become an Instagram or TikTok famous person so you don't have to work and all that loveliness. Oh my God, I don't understand. No.
Be hot and have a kid.
Surprised you're not buying a ton of makeup at Target, because a lot of my friends, they buy makeup at
It's
Target.
because I buy makeup at Ulta.
Okay, so how much we spending on makeup?
Maybe $70 a month, if that.
Hi, NCR.
But that's not that
This is
bad.
everything adding up. It's everything adding up. Your math isn't mathing.
Yeah.
Interest accruing. I mean, it's 49
I
bucks
hate
just in a
that
single
sound.
month.
I hate the sound she makes. I hate that sound. I hate that sound she makes. Oh my God. I don't normally hate things. Does that sound? Oh. Mmm. 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 Okay. I don't think she truly realized how insane, and the mothers in the chat and in the comments below, if you're watching this another time, how exhausting it is to have a newborn. The only thing I bought for myself, clothes-wise, within the first 3 years of having my son, all right, was work clothes. That was it, because my work clothes didn't fit me no more. And I lost weight, my work clothes didn't fit me no more, so I had to buy new work pants, all right? It took a long time for me to even be able to buy a new shirt, because everything that I had went to taking care of the child. On my days off, I was comatose while taking care of the child. What basically means you're on zombie mode. Zombie mode. You know what zombie mode is. It's like you're walking around doing stuff, watching the child, making sure they don't get hurt, but you are not fit for any sort of society whatsoever.
Month. You just what? What possibly do you just?
Whenever I need something, I buy it. I'm very.
You have a misconception about the word need. You do not need $1,000 in McDonald's.
I do not. But I wanted to eat, and I didn't pack a lunch.
Right. You needed to pack a lunch. Needed. Maybe you should have listened to that need. I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know. Bank of America.
Yeah. I just feel like...
Call your boyfriend for me.
Call him. Let's see if he will answer. Can we put him on speaker?
Something I've been trying to teach a 5-year-old. A 6-year-old, sorry.
What are you going to ask him?
It's the quietest phone ever invented.
Oh, no, he knows it's an eviction.
I think so.
He's not getting used to those words right now.
Also, stop using his real name.
Oh. Sorry.
Not wasting time.
Might be in. Could text him and tell him to call me back when he gets a chance.
Hi, you.
Piece of shit. Okay. Is it on Do Not Disturb?
Yes, sir.
On Do Not Disturb it. So that if he calls back, we can hear.
I'm not sure you want to do that, Caleb.
So Bank of America,
Why do that?
$281.56. Not a crazy balance, but it also.
But that's.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
What?
That's all they will give me, and I paid.
Good.
I paid $300 to have that card.
Good. F you. You need to learn your lessons when it comes to. Listen, you can use the Fizz card. It's connected to your checking account, so you can only spend what's in your checking account, which is what you need, honestly. But it still builds your credit. But for fuck's sake, listen, you're at your credit limit. You made your minimum payment, but then you spent more on it than you even put towards it. Why again are we possibly spending money?
If I had to guess, it was probably.
If you had to guess, great. You don't even know.
food.
Oh my gosh.
Food, if I had to guess. But I've had that card for 3 years. I requested 2 increases, and they haven't given it to me.
Good. Do you not see how that is a good thing? Do you legitimately not see how that is a good thing?
Why is
Okay,
she upset about
the reason
that?
I'm trying to, and I'm going to tell you, I did apply for an Apple card.
Why is she upset that they thank you for the increases? So you see how much that she's in as it is? I mean, come on, what the hell is wrong with this girl? Oh my god, I hit the tape. Oh my god. Let's call it that. That's really the only reason why she wants maybe she wants something else new to shop for. Yeah. All those neat things that she wants.
And they gave me like a path to follow pretty much to approve me. So they didn't deny me, but they didn't approve me either. So, but the only reason I'm doing that is because Credit Karma said people
You
your
cannot
age,
have access to credit card. You can't.
Honey. I got him a peep shirt. A Christmas peep shirt. He proceeded to give me a heart attack last night over that shirt. Okay? It's no longer in this house. It is not his daddy's house. But yes. Oh, crap. What did I do?
Taken to work. Starting it up.
Er,
Kendra Scott. Thank goodness. Good.
that was for. I don't know. I guess when I'm like thinking about, or when I buy groceries, it's never like.
Oh, the food. Are you like.
I don't want to make you mad.
Are you shut? Shh. It's okay.
I don't.
Bread. Sauce of choice. Condiment. Meat of choice.
Yeah.
Here's
Since I don't know how to cook, I'm just buying, like, I look up recipes, buy the recipe.
Christmas. You want to have a kid, but your kid crewing. I mean, it's $49 just in a single month.
I just,
subscription box. Come on, they can be fun, but that's for people out of debt.
For
Kendra Scott, thank goodness. Good.
I don't know. I guess when I'm like thinking about, or when I buy groceries, it's like, and
Good.
I feel like
Her custom cooked meals.
I'm so sorry.
Spaghetti and sauce.
We
But
were-
that's okay.
that's for like
Oh, shut the fuck up. That-
to make sausage wraps. That's one thing I do.
We got bleach and bags of cheese. The classic combination. Endless clothes. Endless amount of clothes.
No.
Also Stitch Fix. That's like another subscription.
Okay.
Oh, subscription.
Have
Okay.
You do not need $1,000 in McDonald's.
if I had to guess, it was probably
You had to guess. Great. You don't even know.
food.
Shut the fuck up.
I know.
A kid didn't just exist yesterday for you.
But
What the f to have a kid
Now.
A kid, guys.
It-
You basically maxed out credit cards. What do you mean the credit card? You can't manage it. You can't. A good thing.
okay, the reason I'm trying to, and I'm going to tell you, I did apply for an Apple Card, and they gave me like a path to follow pretty much to approve me. So they didn't deny me, but they didn't approve me either. So, but the only reason I'm doing that is because Credit Karma said people
You
your
cannot have
age-
access to credit card. You can't manage it. You can't manage credit to save your fucking life.
I feel like I'm
going to be looking.
I feel like I can. I just fucked up. I need to.
If you could, you want to have two basically maxed out credit cards. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
It's right now. I have nothing motivating me, but now I do. I have a
kid's
kid.
not enough.
Now,
A kid, guys.
no,
'Cause-
you're taking that out of context.
Are you
Right
fucking
now,
kidding me? You've wanted to have a kid forever. Shut the fuck up.
I know.
A kid didn't just exist yesterday for you.
But
What the?
it's
that is-
becoming
oh,
more real.
I don't think you're not a real person.
The biological.
You're not a human that exists.
I am.
This is a dream. I'm in a dream. You are a mythical beast.
Maybe it's delusional to you, but now it's becoming more real for me. He's gonna graduate the end of this year, and then bam, now it's time. This is like actually.
But with $20,000 of debt, $20,000 of an emergency fund that you should probably have. Plus bills he's gonna have to take care of, and he's getting an intro salary plus the student loans or whatever debt the he has.
He's a
I actually did ask him, and he's very good with money. He only
What did he
has.
say? What did he say?
He only has $7,000 of debt and student
What's the
loans.
debt? Answer the
No, in student loans.
What else?
That's it. His car is
Okay.
paid off. Yeah,
Why he puts up with you?
because he doesn't have to put up with me. I put up with myself.
No,
I'm
because if
taking
you guys
care-
are gonna get married, if you're gonna have kids, he's gonna have to put up
That's
with you.
why
I don't
I'm
know if you
taking
know
care of this now.
No, you are not. Do you not know what words are? Do you not know
she
what words
doesn't.
are?
I'm wanting.
You're like fucking Twitter that throws out buzzwords endlessly. You just throw out words, but you don't know what the actual meaning of them are. Everything you say is meaningless. I'm being so mean, but you were just you're not saying real
no,
things.
because I just feel like you don't understand. I'm
Yes, I do.
wanting.
I know what those words mean.
This is where I need to take care of it. I want
Yes,
to
I
take care of
agree.
it. Yes. Okay.
But okay.
Okay.
No, you're not doing anything. Lady, you're not doing fucking anything.
I'm going to start.
Okay, then why didn't you start? Let's hear that. Why didn't you
If you
start?
want the real answer, I just started watching you in October.
Oh, guys,
But-
October. Jake Lindsay, October. Hey, guys, guess what? Audience, October. She started watching us in October. She started watching us 6 months ago. We're looking at the last month. She put 2 credit cards to the max. One was over max. The other one is just, it's all bull spending $1,000 at McDonald's. Guys, I just started learning about finances a half a fucking year ago.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, I started watching you in October. That's when I wanted to change everything. But then
but then you decided not to because you only get entered.
I got a puppy.
Do you realize, lady, do you
just want something to buy clothes for.
not realize that a child is even more intense than a puppy?
Yes, the puppy was kind of unexpected because
That's not how puppies work. It is not like a kid world.
No.
Whoopsie. Oh, there it goes.
no.
It-
Okay, I have told Taco Bell that by the end of the year we will have a pet. We're looking for one specific type of pet. This one. And you would not be a puppy.
They created
No,
something.
because I had been texting the breeder since like April of the year before, and
It is time to cut down your financial stress. In
Oh my god. Jill Ham's going to kneel over fudge. I think borrow radical wordy bit bucket. Then we'll buy a yes, honey, that's where most people get their dogs from if they want to buy designer dogs, a breeder.
now.
the accident was I've been telling my boyfriend, I was showing him pictures, and he was like, no, we're not getting a dog. No, we're not getting a dog. No, we're not getting a dog.
Yes,
Finally,
we
it was
are.
around my birthday, and she texted me in what's
Yes. You want to know why they're expensive? Because it takes a lot of freaking time to do it, okay? It takes a lot of aggravation. Appointments are fun for us. Having to wake up every 3 hours to bottle feed a litter of puppies. There's a reason why our puppies were expensive, Matt. There was a reason why.
September. It was like, hey, our puppies will be ready. And so I told him, and he was like, well, do you want it? And so then I had to like scramble to get money.
Rottweilers and Cocker Spaniels are purebred animals. Or not mixed. Dang it! What is wrong with you? Oi!
money to pay for my half of the dog because I did really want it. He's very cute. I also have a cat. Her name is
I'm sorry,
Stella.
she's
She's a
so fine.
Siamese. So I have Maverick the poodle and Stella the Siamese.
I was being out of pocket, but also getting my frustrations out of me
I took a healthy
because
way
you're impossible
to
to
cope.
discuss
I'm really trying.
words with.
I'm trying.
There's another use of a word that is incorrect.
What's a better word for that?
So when
then?
did you get a dog?
October. I got a dog in October, and then it was my
So
birthday.
the day you started watching.
Yes. But I had to. This was like my
Don't go for
opportunity.
the
He'd been saying
risk.
no forever. And then
Good.
finally it's yes. And it's
Should have
like,
been.
no. I think I just like kept asking. He's very,
Okay, let me explain what I'm talking
This
about.
one or this one?
It's the one closer that way, not the one over here.
This one?
If it's brown, yes. If it's reddish, no. You don't like Thai tea. You can deal with the brown sugar. You want me to get it? All right, let me come get it.
I'm gonna get one.
Let me get it. Get that one. You can use my straw. Okay. You can use my straw. All right. Okay. This is milk tea boba. Okay.
Brown sugar.
But
I'm drinking it.
boba, go. Take it. Enjoy. When you're done, if you don't want to drink any more of it, bring it back to me and I'll finish drinking it, okay? Do you like it? If you don't like it, give it to me. Oh
I think he loves me. So
my
I hope so.
Don't
It's in
you
dark.
like him? He already
no, I was talking about my boyfriend loved me enough to say
Well, I
yes.
hope so. So you're gonna have a fucking kid with him.
Yeah.
Sake, dude.
It
You
was,
went in and got some probably vapes.
yeah. Well, yes, vapes. But on the
Fees. What
subject
fees have
of,
we had this year?
God.
there
What fees have we had this
should,
year? Probably a late fee.
no,
Super, my son's formula, because he was allergic to milk proteins, including my own milk, all right, was 40, it was here, it was $240 for 6, so I'm not, $240 for 6 cans of formula, okay, and six. Yeah, they were $40 a can. Okay, it's $40 a can, and each can, I don't remember how long each can. I think each can was like 2 days max when he was newborn. That gets more expensive if you can't get them on food.
Was it a late
there
fee?
should be no.
Pull up your app then. I'll find the fee. Pull it up.
Which one? Bank of America?
The card we're talking about.
The car.
Duh.
Oh, I was like, what? Designer dog, he was only $1,500, so that's not like, and I only had to pay half of it, so $750.
I'm sorry.
And he's the love of my life. I think it was worth it.
So, and you all have a baby.
Okay, her balance has actually only gone up. So add an extra put a 9 to it.
Child. It's a child, right? No, she's not a child. She's not a child.
You do nothing but inhale toxins.
Hey, but I run.
You know the same stuff in aerosol
You do
is
not
in vapes.
run.
That compound, that is the mist. It is not literally water vapor. It is aerosol substances.
Yes.
We don't know the long-term effects yet.
You are literally breathing in, not just an aerosol vapor, but there is a liquid to it, into your lungs. Your lungs, which are living environments that can mold over. You keep, they're supposed to be moist, but you introduce a foreign bacteria and there things are going to start breathing. And you know how when things start breathing, you start having a hard time breathing because certain blood vessels in your lungs start to die. And next thing you know, you got asthma or you got a different condition or maybe you need a lung transplant. You don't know. Stop vaping.
Many more studies are coming out about, and it's really has no actual scientific upsides.
The weed, I swear, it's only like one hit at night, and I'm
Every day? Oh,
not every day. Maybe
you just
like
said one hit a night.
one hit at nighttime.
That's
Sometimes.
every day you.
Sometimes.
Guys, it was to get Chicken Express. That's why the balance went up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not yelling at you.
I don't think there's any late fees
You
on
don't
there.
think?
There shouldn't be.
I gotta not be so mean to you.
There's.
This is impossible. You just upset me. You just upset
I'm
me.
sorry,
No,
but
you're not.
Okay, I know the pet that we're looking for is quite expensive. So you know what I'm doing? I'm looking into rescues. Hopefully I can find what I want and rescue and rehoming. So
No, you're not.
and Super, my Rottweiler puppies were adorable. Okay? They were sent all over the world. They didn't know they were dogs. The first time they touched grass is when they left our house, okay? They didn't even know what grass was. I remember the first time we put a puppy down in grass this one time, okay? It had to be about 3-4 months old. We put him down in the grass. He looked at the grass. He looked up at us. He looked at the grass, and this next thing you know, all the feet went out like this, and he was done.
Not. How the f do I use this app?
Bank of America fucking sucks.
How do I view past? How do I view the fucking past? Ah!
Can I tell you something?
No, maybe. Okay.
I'm going to. So on the Bank of America, there should only be a late fee from like when I first got the card.
When did you first got the card?
I didn't get attached to this one, okay? But he got attached to me. Okay. He was one of our puppies. Something had happened. He ended up getting a tetanus infection. We treated it ourselves, okay, with antibiotics, cleaning the wound, everything. And by the time he had gotten the swelling down and everything down, I mean, by the time he had gotten there, he no longer, I call those Shepherd's mats. I call them Shepherd's because rot herder sounds very bad. By the time he got his face back down to the size it was supposed to be and everything was fine, he had lost all the hair around his muzzle and everything, so we called him Butcher. Well, Butcher became like my little pet. And no matter what I was doing, there he was right beside me. He was in my blankets. He was everything. And he was always right there with me. And I'm like, dude, I don't need a dog. And that I don't need you with me all the time. So he's just like, yeah, I don't care. that dog lived to be 14 or 15 years old. And he was not a small Rottweiler. He was one of the larger ones. I think he was about 90 pounds tall. Very tall, very big. He was American AKC Kennel Club.
3 years ago, and I just it was my first ever credit card.
There's been a fee this year, and I need to look and figure out what the fee was. Okay,
there shouldn't.
I am looking, and I am finding. I am in past statements.
Okay.
I don't really. I found it. It's in January. Let's find out what it is. Should we find out what the fee is, lady? Should we find out what the fee is? The fee.
I'm very interested because I don't.
You made a purchase that was essentially transacting as like a almost like a cash equivalent purchase, and you got a transaction fee for it.
So what does that mean?
Mm-hmm. Let me see what purchase that applied for. Cash equivalent. You got something that was cash equivalent. Like you may have pulled out cash on accident. You like something. But I can't figure out which one of these purchases it would have applied to.
I don't think I've ever pulled cash off my.
Again, it may have honestly been an accident. But you paid $3
because I think I'm very proud. Of making sure that at least my payments are on time.
She's not understanding.
Very proud of that.
For any of y'all that aren't out there, you can tell me if I'm wrong. This is where it asks you at the register if you want cash back.
And then also, my income should be going up a little bit more.
Okay.
Right. All right.
Wish that was good news.
Yes. After the fact. Okay, so now our income may be going up a little more, but I'm going to quit my job and become a stay-at-home mom.
I don't know how much yet. She told me I would be getting a raise.
Oh, but she didn't tell you what?
No. My boss is also my best friend, and so I think sometimes...
Trust me.
It's
not a good dynamic.
No, I know, but I'm also very proud on the fact that we are very good at being work and friends.
I know, but trust me, they don't feel like they can do their job.
Well, that's what I told her too, and so that's why when she first brought up the raise, I was like, no, I just feel like this is a pity raise, and she said, no, I swear I've been thinking about this in September. La 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 la. So I don't know how much, but that should be coming.
She's not going to be here
in September.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my. So this is basically. It's not even. We don't even know who even. It's so far away. That's nothing.
No, not. She told me she's been thinking about it since September.
It's even worse. She didn't give you anything. She's been thinking about it since September. Well, she told you she was going to get something that.
You better hope the upper management doesn't find out about this.
She's been thinking about since September, but she won't do.
No one's got any since then.
Is the business failing? I don't know. Is it not
No.
doing very well? Like, I don't know.
I think it's just like we're waiting.
4?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
This means nothing. Wait,
But-
she's your best friend.
Yeah.
So I can talk to her. Can I talk to her about this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to call her on the post show. I'm going to call her on the post show because this is already running long. Oh, and there's still some more documents to go through.
Okay.
Okay.
But be sweet to her. She's like alive.
I don't
She's
care.
so sweet.
Great. Not sweet enough to actually give you the money that she said she was going to give you. Great.
Well, she's sweet still.
Listen, if you need therapy after that conversation, I'll gift you 3 therapy sessions through Sondermind.
No.
That's what our audience uses. This is what you should use. It's a good plug.
Is this?
Bars.
I don't even know. I've lost it. I don't have hope in you. I'm sorry.
No,
It
don't say
happens.
that.
I'd say it happens 1 out of every 10 recordings. And it's happening here.
No, don't say that because
Because.
I really respect you. I really do.
Oh, thank you.
I do. And so you can't tell me you don't have hope in me because that's why I came here. It's because like you
That's
yelling.
great. You've been watching for 6
I
months
know,
and you've done
but,
nothing
like,
except
this
actually get
is
worse.
very personal. So you yelling at
Yes.
me is probably what I need.
Yeah, but someone like you, I've seen people like you. You get fire lit under
you've
your ass
never
month
seen
and then you
anyone
go-
like me. You've never seen
I
anyone.
promise
No,
you're not unique.
I am.
No, you're
You're the
not.
least unique individual I've ever
Nope.
met in my life.
You are wrong about that.
You.
You're like
Oh
everyone
my
else
God,
has
she's
been
a
on.
pick me.
Maybe financial wise, maybe not like
She's a pick me.
when I say I'm going to do something, I'll do it wise.
You're right.
I'm not like the other.
Not
girl.
everyone goes to McDonald's every day.
No, well,
Okay, what is this? Consumer credit disclosure. You financed. It's 100.3% interest. You're
Yeah.
right. Maybe you're not like others. You're fucking delusional. What is this?
that one's very bad. That is
Oh, is it? It is. I would say so. I believe this is bad.
that.
What is it?
That is a loan I needed
Needed.
I'm sorry.
Use the word need again.
because I didn't want to borrow money from anyone.
So we get 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, please.
Because I had bought Maverick, the puppy, and then
You can't have a kid.
I
You
needed.
cannot have a kid.
No, yes
You
I
cannot
can.
have a
Yes
kid.
I can.
No.
No, you
I will.
No. You're 100% interest rate for a fucking dog. You cannot have a kid. You cannot have a fucking kid.
Well, that,
No. Someone tie her tube. Someone tie her tube. Someone tie her tube. Someone fix this woman before she has it. Before she does. Oh God.
You
just-
cannot have a fucking kid.
really, it was
You
to like
cannot have a fucking kid.
Oh,
cover the
There's
bills.
not
a chance in this world you
after
can have a
the
kid.
dog.
Not a chance in this world you can have a kid.
No, I'm going
You
to.
are the furthest away from
No,
ever being able to have a kid. Do not have a kid. Do not have a child. No,
You
no, no. You are going to take
are
out payday loans for this
wrong.
kid.
No.
There is nothing to suggest that I am wrong, but everything to suggest that I am right. You got a dog and you took out a 100% interest rate loan for something related.
Yeah.
What? What did you even take it out for?
Because
Specifically.
I think I bought the dog and then I needed like some bill
No.
came up and I had like
Bills.
I was unprepared for the dog. So
Really?
but it was my only opportunity. I'm telling you, I had
No,
to
it's not.
yes.
More dogs always are born.
Not Maverick.
Then you get over it.
You.
I plan to pay it right back.
Oh.
And that's
Yeah. You
Didn't.
planned to?
I planned to.
Yeah. And guess what will happen? Please inform us all.
I think
Please.
something else came up.
Oh, nothing ever comes up, right, for you?
And
For
so
God's
I
sake.
had to
Oh, I'm
just
being a
make the
dick with
payment
Killing me.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one, I know that one's pretty
Is it?
crazy.
Yeah.
I
makes
didn't
the
want to
30%.
do it.
But you did it. You didn't need to get the dog. Okay. Oh, this was you took this out in October, the month you started watching the show.
And got the dog. And recently I did,
How'd you even find this loan? This is a horrible interest rate. Where do you even find this?
I just typed in loan, Googled loan near me. I'm telling you, it was a quick thing because I realized too late and I didn't want to borrow money from anybody.
I never borrow that much. This is the stupidest loan I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life. But now it's worth it's $1 trillion now. It's like $500 still. I don't know.
Well, it might be, I did refinance that or like bump it up.
What?
Got
A
a
little
little
bit.
bit.
What does that mean?
Dog.
Like,
To you.
so I got it paid down to like $100. And then recently I needed, because I had covered someone's part on The Bachelorette. And so I got
Guys.
I just got $300 more. Yeah. But I had to. I had to.
You don't even know what the word. You stop it. Stop it.
Oh.
Answer it. Is that him?
Yeah.
Answer it. What the is wrong with your girlfriend, dude? What the is wrong with your girlfriend? What possibly is wrong with this?
What happened?
Do you even know her existence?
I do.
How much debt does she have?
I would say around 3 to 4.
$1,000?
Yes.
$20,000.
You know more than me then.
Don't.
She almost paid off her payday loan. Did you even know she had a payday loan? She had a fucking payday loan. Did you know that?
The kill.
No.
Well, she had a payday loan. She almost paid it off, and then she took it all the way back up again.
Yeah, no, that's news to me.
This fucking Kenny G wannabe over here is just endlessly going into debt to spend $1,000 a month on McDonald's. Yet she wants you to fucking blow her up with your nut so she can pop out a kid.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, brother. I agree 100%.
Yeah, so you're not gonna have a kid, right? Because she can't even have a fucking dog. Yeah, cope your life your way through it. Right? No kid.
No, yeah, I mean, we've got to get some shit under control before we even think about supporting another person.
And you might be able to. I hear you only have student loans. Is that correct?
I have one loan out for $3,000. That's for student loans. And I took that out this semester. I have one more semester till I graduate. That's the only debt I have.
What is she gonna do? What is she gonna do? She does nothing but, and she's just smiling here like a disgusting. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm raging. I am actually raging. I feel my blood coursing. I am raging. Oh. Okay.
It's something that needs to be discussed for sure.
Great. Absolutely. Fantastic. You didn't know how much debt she has. You guessed about 25% of it. You didn't know she has a payday loan, 100% interest, 150% interest. Yeah, all she does is just payday loan. You guys got a dog. It's an accidental dog. Whoopsie, I accidentally chose to adopt the dog. Oh, no. Accidents, right? And she can't afford to take care of you're going to bail her out. She's going to go into more debt. She can't control herself. She can't not. She can cook one meal a week. She has to get high every night before she goes to bed. There's nothing she can do in life successfully except for somehow hold down a job. And let me guess, it's only because her boss is her best friend.
Yeah, no, we've talked about, planning a budget and everything like that. But as far as sticking to it, it's yet to be seen. But it's something she's working on for sure.
This has been beyond enraging. I can't even express. Buddy. Like, this actually kind of sucks.
I hear you.
I don't know what to do with her. How do I, literally, I can't get things through to her. I try to explain the math that it takes to be able to have a kid in a year. By the way, do you want to have a kid in a year and a half?
I'd like to graduate. I'd like to land a good job before I have a kid. Once that's done, I think we'll be able to handle it. But at this time and point, no, I don't think a kid is in the picture.
Yeah, she would need to spend $2,500 on a monthly basis to pay off her debt and have a fully funded emergency fund by the time you have a kid in a year and a fucking half. So I don't think that's going to happen, is the thing. And she can't listen to me. I explain that, and then she says, oh, I'll just cut back a little bit, and I'll be out of debt. It's the process. It's going to happen. I want to do it. I learned about the show 6 months ago. It's all going to be good. Everything's going to be fine. I cut back a little. I can't get through to her, and I'm pissed. And I look like an asshole on camera right now, 100%, but people do not realize how absolutely enraged raging this is to have to talk to someone like this, to literally have to. This is my requirement for the day, is to do. Okay. Well, I'm not going to complain. But this is so. Or maybe I am. I don't know. But how are you going to deal with this, buddy? Because I don't have a way.
I don't know. I was kind of hoping that when she got the call, to come on the show, that she could get some sense, talk some sense, or maybe like shed some light on some situations.
She can't comprehend words, and then she uses words that don't make the definitional sense of the word she's using.
No, yeah, I hear you. Like I said, conversations in the past about budgeting, about cutting back and everything like that. But I think hearing it from someone like yourself, I think that would help. As long as she's open to change and open to constructive criticism.
She doesn't know what she has to do, and she refuses to accept anything. Listen, just one word of recommendation. No, one recommendation to walk away with for you.
Okay.
Is what? One word of recommendation. What was that?
No, just one recommendation for you, buddy. You're on the green. Please don't try to sink one in this hole. Run.
What the heck?
Listen, I don't know. This is beyond stupid.
And look at this one.
I mean, it's so fucking dumb.
That one is bad. I know.
What?
That one is the worst.
The other ones weren't that you continually max out. The other ones weren't. The other ones actually were not. Huh? Were the other ones not?
No, I'm just saying.
Exactly.
They're
Stupid
nice.
loan. Yeah. $3,000
That's
virus.
fine.
Great.
Look at his face.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I need this.
Oh, let's try
Do you have something pleasant that you're able to tell me? So just for a moment. Well, this has been so far an hour and 15 minutes. It's just like I'm broken.
I can show you pictures of my dog.
No,
No.
because that dog is dead.
Cute. Okay.
Well, the loan also was like a way to try and build credit.
Cute.
The IRS loan?
No.
The payday loan?
Yeah.
I thought that would put a smile on my face.
No.
Here, you
I didn't think. But I'm trying to build credit.
Look who's sitting on my hat.
Aww.
And the fact that I'm on a payment plan, that's good. That's progress. Sorry.
Forced payments. Listen, yeah.
Not forced. They didn't make me do that.
Put yourself on a payment plan so you're forced to make payments. Because you can't manage your own money.
Because I cannot pay $6,300 right now.
We could have budgeted out over a course of a few months, I bet you.
Okay.
Can try.
I'm gonna go fish one and
Car.
Don't create the plushies.
Don't even look at this.
adorable.
I don't even see what's the balance? I don't see it. I just see the minimum monthly payment.
Like 10,000. Let's log in. You want me to see?
At what interest rate?
Ooh, 24.
Did she say 24?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see.
Caleb's gone.
No thanks.
Caleb is abandoned.
Balance. Yeah, 23.52. And the balance is $10,811.84. But it's the first car I could find, and I really needed a car. My other one, I wrecked it. I had, bad wreck, totaled 3 cars. And then I had to find another car.
You totaled 3 cars, yeah.
I did.
Why do I not find that
It
unbelievable?
was an accident.
Yeah? Like your birth?
Caleb, that probably wasn't an accident.
Mine was. Not his.
Term that's probably 1 billion years long and a minimum to payment you can't afford. What am I doing here? What a waste of fucking. Thanks for wasting my afternoon.
Can you take my ice pop away? and I will throw it on.
I don't feel good.
your computer.
I walk away feeling good when there's a path that I can get people on. When people come back on the follow-up channel and they have...
I didn't think.
Exactly.
Ooh.
$100 in our checking account. So just Starbucks, Apple, crab restaurant, rooster. It's all bullshit. It's all another page of fucking bullshit. For sake, man. For sake. It's all just $11 in savings. I'm sorry.
Ow!
Ah.
Yeah,
Almost
it's
there. I'll be there in a few minutes, okay?
a mess right now, but
As long as you get
achievable to fix.
How?
Not by you.
That's what you think.
That's what I know.
No.
I've done this for 3 years.
That's where you're wrong.
Haha. Bet.
Also, I guess maybe now's a good time to tell you that my boss pays for my phone and my car payment
Why did your boyfriend have to cover your phone bill?
because probably went somewhere else. And when I said that's like once in a blue moon, it really is. It's like once in maybe like every 6 months when I just like
I'm thinking of this in the moment. I hate this. I am here. This is a real fucking conversation happening. I know when we're just sitting here watching it after the fact, it's like, oh, this is, you don't understand how rage-inducing this actually is. Going through 4 of these conversations a week for 3 years, you can't use words. You are incorrect about everything you say. Everything is broken here, and you're not going to do anything. And it's all so that you can just sit on your ass all day. If we're being completely honest, because you've hopped on a new hobby of having a kid. I'm done. I'm done, and Jake, please mute her because I no longer want to hear her face. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. Please get up. Please get up. Up, stand.
okay. Jeez Louise.
And go over there where I'm going to put you in the green room, and I'm going to have 10 minutes of the post show without having to look at you because you annoy the out of me. And I'm annoyed. And this sucks. Wow. And this isn't the best look of me, I'll be honest. But this is the reality of what's actually happening here sometimes. And I'm done. Don't end up like that, okay? Download the Simpler Budget app and you won't. Join us in the post show. After 10 minutes of calming down, we'll bring her in. I'll call her boss, but this.
So, we have determined we determined that like is that who the I mean I don't even have words to describe her. All these sounds and I sound like a bad starter in a car. And so here I talk about wants me, so I must go. Bye guys. Thank you for joining me in my bad hat hair. Bye. I have to hit end stream.